Pop art. Today we will be answering 3 important questions. What is pop art? Who is Burton Morris? And what is an icon? This is an example of pop art. Pop art uses widely known symbols in our culture. Pop is part of the word popular, well-known, and well-liked. Like this very popular Coca-Cola bottle used as a piece of art. Burton Morris is a pop artist. Here he celebrates the iconic Coca-Cola bottle.
Iconic? What does that mean?
Well, an icon is a widely known symbol. Like the Statue of Liberty, everybody knows what that means.
American freedom.
One thing you should know about pop art, it includes
Bold lines and bright colors.
It really pops.
Hey, pop art pops.
Here's something else that pops. Popcorn. Notice the motion lines. They create a feeling of movement, like the popcorn is jumping all over the page.
Flying around. Popping, if you will.
A student created this pop art heart picture by cutting and gluing colored paper. It's bold, it's colorful, it pops, and it has a symbol, a heart. We all know what a heart means.
Love.
In today's project, you are going to be using a heart as your symbol, and we're going to create a pop art picture using bright colors and bold lines. Are you ready to get started? We're going to do this in colored paper by cutting and gluing many layers. If you're doing this from home, you might want to look around your house for some colored paper. Maybe you can find some envelopes or construction paper. When I recorded this video at my house, I didn't have any black paper there, so I took a black crayon and scrubbed real hard on some cardboard to make my background piece black. I don't need to fill in the middle because I'm going to be gluing a colored paper over that part anyway.
I found 2 brightly colored envelopes at home that I can use and a piece of red construction paper. I'm going to cut this green one down so it's just a hair smaller than my black paper. And now I'll go around the edge, cutting out triangles to make it look like a sharp zigzag line all around all 4 sides.
When you're done cutting the edges of your colorful paper, glue it onto your black paper. I'm going to test mine out and see if I put enough black underneath. Let's take a closer look. I think I see some missing spots in those little corners there. I'm going to add a little more black, and you only need to do this if you don't have black paper at home. In the classroom, we'll just be using black paper. Now you need to choose 2 colors for your first heart. I'm going to fold the orange one in half. I always like to have my fold on the left and the open part on the right. So when I draw this shape, the fold should be right in the middle of the heart. There's my half heart.
Pointy at the bottom, rounded at the top.
Keep the paper folded while you do the cutting. Cut on that line, and you're really cutting through 2 papers at once. The right half of the heart and the left half. And then when you open it up, you should get one whole heart that has not fallen apart.
Give it a try.
Here, let me try it again with another color. I'm going to fold my paper, cut half of a heart, and open it up.
It worked!
Then I'm going to glue it onto another color.
And then I'm going to cut around the heart in the shape of a bigger heart.
It's important that you let the red paper show. Don't just cut around the green heart and chop off the red paper. That would be a waste of time and paper. It should be a heart inside of a heart. And now you can glue them any way you want onto your background paper. Maybe you want to overlap them, like I just did.
keep making more hearts. We'll do something a little different this time. I'm folding a red paper, cutting a half of a heart. Always be sure the fold is in the middle. This time I'm going to cut a smaller heart from inside that same shape. And when I open it up, I've got a little heart with a heart-shaped window. Whoops! I can decide where I want to place that, and then glue it down.
Not all the hearts need to be double hearts. You can make some single hearts too, like these orange ones. It's time to add some white glare marks that give it a shiny, round look. See these little white marks inside the hearts? Let's try those. Find a white piece of paper and draw some shapes like this. That kind of looks like a Nike check. Those first two are going to be the glare marks inside the heart, and these are some of those popping motion lines like we saw in the popcorn earlier.
They might look like the hearts are moving across the page.
Carefully cut out your little white glare shapes and then position them inside one of the round tops of the heart. So it looks like a balloon that's got a shine. It's almost making it look 3D.
These are my motion lines. I'm not quite sure how I want to put them on yet. I want to make it look like the hearts are moving.
I'm going to put my shiny white glare mark on the same side of each heart.
I think I'll put my motion lines to the side to make it look like the heart just moved to the left. These I'll need to flip over so they look more white.
Okay, I'm done with mine. If you want to stick around for the video, I'll just review the steps. You can watch here and see what to do first, second, and third. Pause the video whenever you need to and catch up to the step that I'm describing. Step 1 is creating a background with a dark color and a bright color. You are now ready to make your first heart. Find some more colored paper that contrasts the colors you've already used. Fold one paper in half. Draw a half of a heart on the fold. Cut out the half heart and open the paper. You should have a whole heart. Glue that heart onto another color and cut around it, creating a framed heart. Arrange your heart onto the background and add as many as you have time for, and then cut out some glare marks and motion marks. Create an interesting composition with overlapping, and now you have your pop art.
I wonder what colors you plan to use. Show me a picture as soon as you finish.